Happy Friday. So yesterday, I'm filling out paperwork for my son to go to school. For one, I was supposed to close on my house in July, but they pushed it back to September, so we're not gonna close until September, supposedly. And so now I'm trying to figure out what to do about school with my son. I'm watching these districts, what they are doing, what they aren't doing. And so I made it up in my mind. I said, well, I'll just put him on online only, but just re-enroll him in his current school and then move him once the semester ends. And we just got the email yesterday that they're going to allow children to go to school remotely and to fill out this paperwork if you're interested, and then the other ones, can come into the class. And I was telling my husband, I was like, if he goes to school, like, we're catching this shit. It ain't no way around it. Like, all these kids, school has what, like 300 and something odd children running around there, and you think some partitions and 6 feet apart desks are gonna stop germs from being passed around? They're mainly gonna be passed around in the bathroom, on the stall handles, the faucet handles, the door handles. There's just like no way. And then children can't play, recess, or they can't be kids. Like, so I had to explain to my child why he can't go to school, because he loves school. In our house, we make him think that school is his job, and that's how he does his part for the family. So this is really, really important to him, and he's confused as to why, he can't go do his job. He can't go to work. And so I just let him know, school is not going to be school once you get there. You guys, are not going to be able to play like you used to play. No tag, none of that. The gym, what is called PE, won't be like it used to be. Lunch, you probably have to eat lunch, at your desk now, so you're going to be stuck somewhere all day. So all these special activities that you get to do throughout the day are going to either be, they're either going to, take them away completely, or they're going to limit you in your ability to participate. And so I was floored that my husband and I had to even have this conversation with a child that's 9 about what's going on with him and why he can't do his part and go to school. And I was just like, we need to dismantle the damn government at this point, because why are y'all here? Like, why do we have a president? Why do we have governors? Why do we have senators? Why do we have any of you rich people just sitting up there yelling at each other all day on C-SPAN about nothing? You just, right now, you're just exchanging ideas and why you feel yours is the better idea. That's it. And you go home and you live comfortably, but the poor people like us on the low level have to pay for it and live in the damn poverty of it. And I was just like, this shit is not right. The working class does everything they need to do to participate in the growth of this economy. But the people, the elite, or not even elite, but just the well-off people are just sitting around being comfortable and, not giving a damn. They had since March to get this COVID shit together. Like March. It's almost March again. And I'm not understanding why in the very beginning, when it kicked off, you didn't lock down the whole damn United States of America for 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks. I would have said 3, just in case something come up later. Nobody should have been out going nowhere, like, other than grocery stores and hospitals. Like, all of this work, like for instance, I work at an investment firm, and I have to drive in there every day, and I have to work around several people No mask is gonna stop me from getting anything. It's gonna stop me from giving it, but it's not gonna stop me from getting anything. I can't sit there with that shit on my face all day long, you know. So there are gonna be times when I'm exposed, and if we come into an office from all around the city, you know, it's hundreds of us, and we're all funneling into this one campus, exchanging fucking germs. Like, that's not, I don't understand that. And we are computer-based, you know, computer-based job, if you will. Like, there's no reason for us to have to go in here other than, you know, they're protective because I work for millionaires in the States. So they're protective over, you know, what other people can see. Because if I'm there, of course, you know, my family or whoever's over my house, friends, whoever's visiting me, are going to be privy to all these millions of dollars people have in their accounts and how they working it and what they doing with it. Because I do deal with investments, so stocks and trust and things like that. So it's just a lot of private information. But at the same time, like, if we all stayed in the house, we could have got a better handle on this. But you have all these different places making all these different rules. Oh, you know, you can still go out, but just stay 6 feet apart, or people need to go to work. No, they don't, because we're working for money. You print the money. You call the shots on what happens with the money. So if you just stop all of that, no rent, no mortgage, you know, no nothing. Like, and if you ain't working at a essential business, a real essential business, as far as hospitals and grocery stores, not these fast food, like none of every shit, all that shit down, because these kids are working in fast foods. And that's another thing. If you sitting up here complaining about people being out and not being safe, but you taking your ass through a damn drive-through, getting a brown paper bag from a damn 16-year-old that just been digging in their head and their nose and scratching on their ass and shit. Like, you're just like the people that's going out. So stop complaining, you know. But we should have been made to cook our own food. We should have been made to stay inside, and everybody as an American should have been down with that. Not saying, oh, these are my rights and you're violating my rights. No, everybody should have said as a unit, we're just gonna sit still real quick, you know, so that we can get a handle on this. And then we can go back to business as usual. But the government did not kick in at all. They just left your state up to decide what it is you want to do, you know. And then now you see an influx, like you got Florida, Texas, California. We out here wilding out. Our numbers are steady climbing because you're making people travel. You're making people go to work that don't have to be inside of their job switching germs. And now you want me to send my damn kid into school, and he's not gonna be mindful. He's a kid and he's gonna stay a kid. He have his whole you're an adult way longer than you are a kid, much longer than you are a child. So no, these years are important for me to give to my son to be just that, a child. And I'm not gonna make him grow up. I'm not gonna force him to have to behave like an adult, because he has his whole life to do that. Right now he wants to play. Right now he wants to kick it with his friends and have fun, you know, and just enjoy life. And that's a privilege that's, you know, earned for him, you know, for him to be able to express himself, be able to learn things and grow and make mistakes. But he can't do that because the government is so busy worried about keeping open fucking malls and fast food joints and sending people like me in corporate America to a job that we could do at home. We actually work off laptops. We gotta carry this shit in and out. So it's just like, what's the point other than just trying to control people and then trying to keep people sick? So I think they, at this point, they want us all to catch it. They want it to spread even more. I don't think this is enough. Like, because if they wanted to get a handle on it, they could have Trump could have did an executive order and you know, and he could have pulled it, and I wouldn't have been mad about it. I even told my brother, I was like, I don't even care if they would have put martial law out on the street. Everybody like, oh, martial law, they're taking away our rights and blah blah blah, whatever. I wouldn't care if they put them on the streets. I thought they needed to be on the streets because they need to be telling you, keep your ass in the house. Like, where you going? Unless you going to the grocery store, you know, or you got a broken bone, or you sick, you need to go to the hospital, take your ass back in the house. Chill out for 3 weeks. But now so you could have did that way in March. These kids could have been going back to school. We could have got a handle on that. You had enough time to do whatever it is you needed to do. So at this point, I feel like the government is doing a piss poor job. Why are we still arguing? And it's almost March again over coronavirus. Like, I don't understand it, other than y'all like this shit, you want it to happen. It's giving Big Pharma financial gain. It's keeping, you know, keeping the money in rotation for people to be sick, because you know what, it ain't free. It ain't free when you catch it. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay to your doctors. You gotta, you know, pay for everything. You gotta pay for medicines. You gotta pay because you gotta take off from work now, and you gotta lay up. Like, who's gonna give you back money? So if y'all could give this extra $600 on unemployment a week, you needed to throw everybody's ass on unemployment. Unless you were a nurse, doctor, or somebody working down at the whatever grocery store what city you live in. Ours is Kroger or something, or Walmart. Like unless you working at something like that, you don't need to have your ass out. We're gonna cover you, and you should have paid every fucking body, because money's just paper. Y'all done already took the fucking valuables from everybody, like I said yesterday, in 1933. So that little paper money you can print till you blue in the face, you should have been doing it then, and you should have been giving it to people, and you could have at least kept not the economy sustained, but at least you could have kept roofs over people's heads, because now people are figuring out where they have to move, or now they're trying to play catch up because these landlords are letting people, you know, skip rent, but they're tacking it on, you know, to the back end. Like, it's just no way out of this, and it's like, it's not our fault that this has happened and you didn't have a plan in place. So I don't know, y'all, about this whole voting thing. I don't know about none of them, neither side, because ain't nobody out here making a noise and trying to drive this to stop and trying to worry about the people. All them congressional workers, like, y'all just, you making good money and you don't give a damn. Like, you'll talk your shit in our face, and then you'll go behind them closed doors and be sucking down steaks and lobsters and red wine with these motherfucking people. But yeah, anyway, that's a long rant for y'all. Yeah. So tonight, we going to Dundeezy's. We pulling up. I'm gonna pin his comment if you want to go to his channel, just so you can see how to spell it. We're gonna try it again. Every weekend we try it again. We're gonna try to do this right, and we just gonna pray for the best. Let's keep Dunny at 1 drink per hour. He ain't allowed to go over 1 drink per hour, and not a cup. He need to do a little Hennessy, like the bottom. We need him to get a red Solo cup. There are lines on it, and that's gonna tell you how much you poured in the bottom part of the rim. That's just enough. Sip on it. 1 hour. Don't call nobody. Don't text nobody. Just chill, and we're gonna see if we make it through. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you tonight. Bye.